who is Declan Doyle? Let's dive deep into the Chicago Bears' new offensive coordinator and why his hiring could be a game changer for this team. This is a name you need to know because his impact could be massive for the future of the Bears' offense. The Chicago Bears are entering a new era. The front office made a huge splash by bringing in Ben Johnson as head coach, and that move alone is enough to get Bears fans excited. But one of the most underrated yet potentially brilliant moves they made was hiring Declan Doyle as the offensive coordinator. Declan Doyle's football roots. Born in 1996 in Iowa City, Declan Doyle has been around football his entire life. His father, Chris Doyle, was a longtime strength and conditioning coach for the University of Iowa, working there for over 2 decades. That means Declan grew up surrounded by elite athletes, training regimens, and a deep understanding of what it takes to succeed in football. His mother, Tia Doyle, was a college basketball player at Boston University, so athleticism and competition run in the family. This is a guy who has been immersed in sports since the day he was born. Doyle's love for football led him to the University of Iowa, where he started his coaching journey as a student assistant from 2016 to 2018. He wasn't playing on the field, but he was already thinking like a coach. He helped break down film, assisted with game planning, and learned the finer details of offensive schemes. Even at a young age, he had a sharp football mind, and people took notice. Coaches saw his potential, and he quickly earned respect for his football IQ and work ethic. Breaking into the NFL. In 2019, Doyle got his first big break in the NFL. He joined the New Orleans Saints as an offensive assistant, working under legendary head coach Sean Payton. Now, if you know anything about Sean Payton, you know that he's one of the best offensive minds in the game. Learning under him is like getting a masterclass in NFL offense. During his 4 seasons with the Saints, Doyle absorbed everything he could. He learned how to scheme wide receivers open, how to build a dominant offensive line, how to maximize a quarterback's strengths, and how to create mismatches all over the field. He saw firsthand how an elite offense operates and played a role in developing their offensive game plans. That experience is invaluable, especially for someone so young in the coaching ranks. The Saints' offense has long been known for its creativity, precise route concepts, and elite quarterback play. Doyle had a front-row seat to the final years of Drew Brees' career and then helped transition the offense to a new era. Working with players like Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, and Taysom Hill gave him insight into how to utilize versatile talent in different roles. These experiences shaped his offensive philosophy, giving him a deep understanding of adaptability and play calling in the NFL. Then came another step in his journey. When Sean Payton took the head coaching job in Denver, Doyle followed him, landing the role of tight ends coach for the Broncos. This was a key position for him because it allowed him to take on more responsibility. He wasn't just an assistant anymore, he was coaching his own position group. In Denver, he worked with tight ends like Greg Dulcich and helped them develop their skills. He taught route running techniques, blocking fundamentals, and how to read defenses. His work didn't go unnoticed, and NFL insiders started seeing him as a rising star in the coaching world. He helped transform Denver's tight end room, focusing on versatility, contested catches, and creating mismatches against linebackers and safeties. His ability to teach and communicate complex ideas in simple terms made him stand out among young coaches. The big move to Chicago. Now, at just 28 years old, Declan Doyle is the offensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears. That's a massive jump in responsibility, but it's also a testament to his talent. The Bears clearly see something special in him, and they're betting that he can help transform their offense into one of the best in the league. This move makes perfect sense when you think about it. The Bears are likely drafting Caleb Williams as their franchise quarterback, and they need an offensive mind who can help develop him. Doyle's experience in New Orleans and Denver gives him the perfect background for this challenge. He's worked with different types of quarterbacks, studied elite offenses, and understands what it takes to build a system around a young passer. So what kind of offense will Doyle bring to Chicago? First, expect a modern quarterback-friendly scheme. That means a lot of play action, quick decision-making, and creative route combinations. Doyle learned from Sean Payton, a coach who always adapted his offense to his personnel. That means he's not going to force a rigid system, he's going to build something that fits the Bears' strengths. Second, expect heavy use of tight ends. Remember, Doyle was a tight ends coach in Denver, so he knows how to maximize that position. This is great news for Cole Kmet, who has already proven to be a reliable target. The Bears might also look to add another tight end to pair with Kmet, creating a dynamic duo that can stretch the field and be a mismatch nightmare. Third, expect an emphasis on quarterback development. Whether it's Caleb Williams, Justin Fields, or someone else, Doyle will play a massive role in shaping the Bears' quarterback situation. He's worked with different types of quarterbacks in his career, so he understands how to tailor an offense to fit a QB's strengths. Off the field, the man behind the coach. Away from the playbook and the intensity of the NFL, Declan Doyle is a man who values family, balance, and the simple joys in life. Though football has been his passion since childhood, those who know him best describe him as someone who is just as committed to his loved ones as he is to the game. In 2022, he married his wife, Erin, and their bond has been a constant source of support as he navigates the fast-paced world of coaching. Erin has been with him through the ups and downs of his career, understanding the long hours, the constant moves, and the pressure that comes with the job. Despite the demands of football, Declan makes it a priority to carve out time for their life together, whether it's as simple as an at-home movie night or a weekend getaway when the off-season allows. Now, with their move to Chicago, the Doyles are embracing a new chapter. Both are excited to settle into the city, explore its famous food scene, and experience the energy of one of the most passionate sports towns in America. Declan, a self-proclaimed foodie, is eager to find the best deep dish pizza spot, while Erin is looking forward to discovering the culture and charm of their new home. Whether it's summer afternoons by Lake Michigan, late-night dinners in the West Loop, or catching a Cubs game at Wrigley Field, they plan to take full advantage of everything Chicago has to offer. Off the field, Declan is a quiet but thoughtful guy. He's not the loudest voice in the room, but he's the type of person people naturally gravitate toward. He enjoys deep conversations, has a sharp sense of humor, and is someone his friends know they can count on. Those closest to him say he's the type to remember the little details. The birthdays, the inside jokes, the small gestures that make a difference. He's fiercely loyal, whether it's to his friends, his players, or his family. When he's not watching film or game planning, Declan enjoys the simple things, listening to music, catching up on TV shows, and unwinding with a good book. He's got a competitive streak that extends beyond football, whether it's a game of golf with friends or a late-night round of cards. But at his core, he's someone who values connection. No matter how hectic life gets, he makes sure to stay in touch with his close friends, check in with family, and appreciate the moments that matter. As he takes on one of the biggest roles of his career, one thing remains unchanged. Declan Doyle may be all business on the field, but off of it, he's just a guy who loves his wife, enjoys good food, and values the people in his life. And now, he's ready to make Chicago his home. The future of the Bears offense. The Bears haven't been known for their offense in recent years, but that could be changing. With Ben Johnson leading the team and Declan Doyle running the offense, there's real hope that the Bears can become an explosive, high-scoring team. Will Doyle turn this offense into a top 10 unit overnight? Maybe not. But what's exciting is that the Bears are finally thinking ahead. They're bringing in young, innovative coaches who understand the modern NFL. If they can develop their quarterback and build a strong supporting cast, the Bears could be on the verge of something special. So, Bears fans, get familiar with the name Declan Doyle. Because if he succeeds, he won't just be a young coach with potential, he'll be the architect of a new era in Chicago Bears football. What do you think of the Bears hiring Declan Doyle? Drop a comment below and let's talk Bears football.